All right, it's Friday. Come early here. It's Rainy Thursday on Triple Live Radio. It is Justin LeBar here in Pittsburgh. And as always, she's getting all set up here. We'll get you going. She's too cute. You can't even get mad that the headset doesn't go on the first try. There we go. The wonderful, lovely Charisma Cappelli at Blush all weekend long. You are, I'll tell you what, you bring sunshine to the rainy day, if that's ever as cliche. We're rocking the hippie sundress. I don't know, that's not even a sundress.
I love it. Very comfortable.
Half dress.
Half dress.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Welcome back. You were here last time. You said in Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And it was not the best of times for you.
Oh no, sick. Very sick.
Well, how you feeling now? You good?
Oh, I'm great.
Much better. Well, I know we're happy to have you back at Blush 9th Street downtown. You'll be there all the way through Saturday. Big note to say, it's going to be a Christmas in June party tomorrow, Friday.
Yep.
And so you're going to be doing shows where you might normally only be doing them later at night. You'll be all day. So
all day long, unlimited.
Unlimited shows. And talk to me about, I mean, we'll get into your film work in a minute. Talk to me about a show at Blush, though. Like a teaser. What can one expect from Charisma on the stage?
They're very fun, exciting shows. I do a lot of crowd participation. Get everybody involved and have a good time. Go buck wild type
Buck
deal.
wild. Any intriguing costumes? Those are pretty. I mean, not that. I guess in a way it doesn't really necessarily matter. I mean, it's all coming off.
It's coming off anyway. Yeah. But
you get some good answers sometimes.
I do a lot of different type and variety of shows. I do the schoolgirl, the nurse. I do a naughty nun.
Naughty nun. Oh, I like it.
I did that one last night.
I love people that push the button of religion, especially if somebody looks like you. That's a good sign.
Yeah, I always pray and apologize for my sins and just wing it. I push it just a little bit.
I'm guessing you have like an offering plate, maybe.
Actually, I'm gonna be doing that over the weekend. So.
See, that's the role I should get in. I should forget the whole radio business. I should get into the role of like coming up with gimmicks. It'd be a branch from my wrestling career. Coming up with gimmicks for girls that are going to the clubs to perform. I think that's what I could do.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Because that was like the most fun. That 10 seconds right there, thinking of how we could build off you being a nun. That was the best 10 seconds of my day.
Oh.
So Blush this weekend. Talk to me about your career. It's actually funny. I think the very first time you came here to Triple Live Radio, it was a couple years ago, and I don't think either I was out of town or it might have been Mike doing the interview, but nonetheless, it was. I remember looking at your Twitter and your career, and everything was still somewhat new and young, and now you have like 77,000 followers and a million videos.
I blew up.
Yeah, I would say.
I mean, I've shot a lot a couple years ago, and a lot of these companies held on to my scenes and they're but releasing them within the past few months.
Is that a good thing for you, or is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing.
Right.
I gained over 40,000 followers since last time I was here.
Wow.
Over Thanksgiving.
Wow.
So I'm blowing up.
Yeah, I guess it's just the volume of work you're putting out. I mean, it's it's insane. Because I remember that's what I was thinking about with talking to Mike. I was like, wow, her Twitter is really like her entire fan base is just gone from point A to point B since we last saw you. Well, talk to me about some of the work you've been doing. Is there like a favorite? Is there something or somebody you really like, something you've really done that you've enjoyed, or is it all just kind of just business and?
Well, I'm pretty much mainly focusing on my website nowadays.
Which is, make sure we give it to people.
It's www.clubcharismaxxx.com.
There we go.
And I do that, and I always do my Stream 8 webcamming. So that's pretty much my focus these days.
That's pretty cool. So I guess that probably gives the people a very intimate time with you.
Right.
Very make all the dreams come true, so to speak.
It's nice because a lot of my fans are out here in Pittsburgh.
Really?
So I have quite a few coming in sometime over the weekend.
How did you? I mean, not that I should question why somebody would be a fan of yours, but I'm sitting this close to you here. But do we know why Pittsburgh built such a good base for you, or? You're not from here. You're from Kentucky. You're right. Okay.
Well, I mean, I love the Steelers. Pittsburgh is my home away from home. So
Steeler girl, huh?
I can't believe Harrison's gone to the Bengals. To the Bengals of all.
I'm not sad to see him go. He was a pain in the ass. I just said it. Yeah, he's a pain in the ass. He was. He really was. I'm sorry. So, not that I want to make you upset, but it's probably better off.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it would give Bengals a good running lead.
I say he plays 9 games. Health will come into play. Health or arrest or something. Yeah.
Probably a rest more than anything else.
What about Big Ben? He's got minor knee surgery right now.
I just saw that on the news last night. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's just falling apart. Get well, Ben. Get well.
Need somebody to nurse him back to health. So, Kentucky girl. So, from what I think it was on your website that I read this. You were talking about like all the you're kind of like just a down-home kind of country girl based upon what you were describing.
Yeah.
I remember that. And I remember you said your boobs weigh 7 pounds. Those are the 2 things that stuck out.
Well, these are new.
Oh, those are new. So that we're up on weight.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Have you weighed them since?
I have not.
Oh, we should have. Mike, why didn't you bring a scale?
I'd say they're probably about
so unprepared.
3 pounds, 3.5 pounds a piece.
Heavier?
Yeah,
Each?
just a little bit. No.
Oh,
Together.
I was like, wait a minute.
Together. But the last scene I shot was for bondage.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of bondage stuff, and they actually popped my boob.
Ooh.
So I refrained from doing bondage at least for a while because it just left a bad taste in my mouth.
That's not a normal day. I remember when a female wrestler once got she had fake boobs and they dropped her chest down on the mat, and when one of her implants popped out. That's a messy situation. Let me ask this about the boobs. Why? I guess I know why, but I now that I'm looking at you in person, I know that I've seen you prior to the boob job. Why get the boob job? I think you didn't need it. Is it a thing in the industry that I just wouldn't understand? Does it present that many open more doors? But
I've always wanted boobs. Always, ever since I could remember back in high school. I was a cheerleader. I had no boobs, and everybody had boobs, so I would stuff my bra, and then I worked at Hooters. That was my first waitressing job.
Well, if you worked at Hooters, then why, you just felt, insecure around the other girls that had bigger ones?
Exactly. Is
it true that I heard that when they want to hire Hooters girls, maybe it's like one of those urban myths, that they put you up against the wall and they want to see how much distance you can create between yourself and the wall based upon your boobs?
Well, I didn't do that, but that was before I had boobs, so I guess they, we don't need to.
I could picture being like a fun party trick. Like we have you stand up against a wall and they try to see how far they can get you off the wall.
It was interesting last night. I was doing cooter ball, but I had the glass in between my tits, and the glass stuck there.
Nice.
So I'm walking around stage with the glass just sitting there shaking and the glass not moving. That was an interesting trick that I learned last night. Never done it before, but I was like, hey.
Little personal best.
Exactly.
We're talking to Charisma Cappelli. She's gonna be at Blush all weekend long. She can be your personal Santa Claus tomorrow, as it'll be the Christmas party in June. She'll be doing shows all day long. Blush is on 9th Street downtown. You can follow her on Twitter at Charisma XXX. You can also follow Blush at Blush Exotic. Back to the boobs. So didn't have boobs in high school, so that just became the thing. You want what you can't have.
Exactly.
Now, do you think if you would have developed those naturally, do you think you would have ever wanted a breast reduction?
Probably not.
Because I hear about that. Some girls with naturally big, they get tired of them. They say they're a pain in the ass.
Well, I mean, I had both worlds because I had a flat tit and then I had my normal size tit and then I had a big tit, and it was just so depressing. And putting on a tank top and then just seeing a big mound in a flat, it was so depressing. So I wore my Steelers jersey for a good week until I got my surgery done.
Gotcha.
But I like my big boobs.
Hey.
I need something to play with.
Don't we all? Charisma Cappelli, she will be at Blush all weekend long. Again, Blush, 9th Street, downtown. Everybody's going to end up there. And if you're depressed enough over the Penguins and whatever might happen to them this weekend, I have a feeling that Charisma can cheer you up, especially with her new boobs. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out the Christmas party tomorrow. Check out the video. Hopefully you're listening to it and watching it right now on YouTube. And Charisma, thank you as always. Great to see you. I'm glad that you're healthy and feeling better.
I'm feeling great.
Maybe when you come back, we'll get you to a Steeler game or something. Let you go.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I have not yet been to a Steelers game.
Never? Mm-mm. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you're into this, I'm pretty sure if you put it out there for the thousands of Yinzers, I'm pretty sure we can take care of that. That you'll have you'll be valeting somebody.
It's coming up. Sooner and later. I can't wait.
Charisma Cappelli, I'm Justin LeBar. Don't know what's next, but it won't be as good as this. Triple Live Radio.